Hello, and welcome to the presentation on the District of Columbia Paternity Establishment Program, DCPEP. Now you should have in front of you the Voluntary Acknowledgement of Paternity, or AOP, form. What is an AOP? An AOP is a legal and binding document. It establishes the biological father as a legal father without having to go to court. It establishes that the father has the same rights and responsibilities for the child that the mother has. It allows the father's information to appear on the child's birth certificate. It also allows for the child to carry the father's last name if both parents agree. Who can't sign the AOP? This form is only for unwed parents. If you are currently in the process of getting a divorce and/or are legally separated, and the father of your child is not your husband, or if you are in a registered domestic partnership, do not sign this AOP. This form is not for same-sex couples. Do not sign this AOP. If you are teen parents, you can still sign the AOP form. You may seek legal advice or speak with your parents before signing. Reminder: both parents must have a valid, non-expired, pictured ID, driver's license or passport, for example. This document must be notarized correctly in order for it to be valid. Do not sign the AOP form until you are in front of the notary and are instructed to sign. Benefits to signing an AOP. The father's name appears on the birth certificate. He is recognized as the legal father. Medical history. Knowing the family medical histories of both parents helps doctors better treat the child. Inheritance and financial benefits. The child can also receive money or other benefits through the father from different programs. Adoption. The legal father gains the right to have a voice in any plans to have the child adopted by someone else. Identity. The child knows who he or she is and has a sense of belonging that knowing both parents can bring. Before signing the AOP, you can inquire about the following. Speak to an attorney. Request a DNA or paternity test. Have paternity determined by the court. Speak to your parent or guardian or family member for advice. Read your rights and responsibilities. Mother and father rights and responsibilities. Now turn over your acknowledgement of paternity and see your rights and responsibilities listed on the back. After the presentation, read these carefully. Please note, although we are summarizing each right and responsibility, it is your responsibility to read the back of the AOP form to fully understand. Mother and father rights and responsibilities. A completed, signed, and notarized AOP constitutes, or means, a legal determination of paternity. The AOP creates legal rights and obligations relating to the child, may impact custody, child support, and visitation. If both parents agree, the child's last name will be changed to the father's last name. Mother and father rights and responsibilities continued. Both parents are jointly responsible for the child. Each parent has a responsibility to support the child until the age of 21 or beyond, as required by law. There are a lot of benefits the child can qualify for when paternity is established. The non-custodial parent could be required to pay child support to the person with custody or the government, including foster care, depending on the circumstances. Mother and father rights and responsibilities continued. Each parent has a right to request that the court determines the child's custody. The AOP form does not establish custody. If either parent seeks financial assistance from the District of Columbia to care for the child, including through Temporary Assistance to Needy Families, TANF, and/or Medicaid, The district will seek child support payments from the non-custodial parent. A completed and notarized AOP will be filed with Vital Records Division with the District Department of Health and with CSSD, Child Support Services Division. It may be used in legal proceedings involving the child. Mother and father rights and responsibilities continued. An AOP can be rescinded or revoked. A rescission form must be completed, signed, notarized, and received by Vital Records Division or by child support. You have 60 days from the last parent's signature to do so. As of the 61st day, only a court can rescind the AOP, only after finding fraud, duress, or material mistake of fact. Questions. If you have a question regarding the AOP, you can speak to the hospital birth registrar or staff member, or you can contact the Child Support Services Division at 202-442-9900. Filling out the AOP form. Once you have finished reading your rights and responsibilities and have had your questions answered, you may begin to fill out the AOP form. You will need a pen to fill out the form, black or blue ink only. Do not sign this form until you have been instructed to sign by the notary. Front of AOP form. Now you should be looking at the front of the Acknowledgement of Paternity form. Do not sign until instructed to do so by the notary. First section, the child's information. Please print legibly. Press the pen firmly while filling out the form to ensure that all the information appears on all 5 pages. No crossouts, whiteouts, no errors. Write the child's name the way that you would like for it to appear on the birth certificate. First name, middle name, last name, and the suffix, if any. First section, the child's information continued. Write the child's sex, female or male. Write the child's date of birth. Please make sure you write the correct month, date, and year. There is no need to write the place of birth. If the child is a newborn and hasn't been issued a Social Security number, write 999-99-9999. If the child does have a Social Security number, write the child's number in the box. If the child has not been issued a birth certificate number, leave that box blank. Sex, birth date, month, date, and year, place of birth, Social Security number, if unknown, insert 999-99-9999, birth certificate number. Second section, mother's information. Write the mother's full name, first, middle, and last. Write the mother's complete address. Write the mother's phone number, home or cell, in case if the AOP is rejected due to errors or missing signatures. Street address, house or apartment number, street, city, state, and zip code. Home telephone number, including area code. Second section, mother's information continued. Write the mother's date of birth, for example, 4/5/79 or 04/05/1979. Write the mother's Social Security number. If the mother does not have a Social Security number, simply write 999-99-9999. Write the name of the hospital and or facility where the AOP was signed. For example, Providence Hospital or Vital Records Division. Write the date of birth, month, date, and year, Social Security number, and location where the AOP is signed. Third section, father's information. Write the father's full name, including suffix, if applicable. First name, middle name, last name, and suffix, if any. Write the father's complete address. Write the father's phone number, home or cell, in case if the AOP is rejected due to errors or missing signatures. Write the street address, house or apartment number, street, city, state, and zip code, and the home telephone number, including the area code. Third section, father's information continued. Write the father's date of birth, 12/5/79 or 12/05/1979. Write the father's social security number. If the father does not have a social security number, simply write 999-99-9999. Write the name of the hospital and or facility where the father signed the AOP. For example, Providence Hospital or the Vital Records Division. Write the date of birth, the month, the date, and the year, the social security number, and the location where the AOP is signed by the father. Do not sign until instructed to do so by the notary. Oral notice. Before you sign this form, you should understand that you do not have to sign this form. This is a legally binding document, and you have 60 days to rescind this document. You can request DNA testing or have the court determine paternity. There are many legal consequences to signing this document, including possible court-ordered support. Support generally goes to the age of 21 in the District of Columbia. Acknowledgements and signatures. By signing and dating all 5 pages on the back of the AOP, you are acknowledging that you have understood all 13 of your rights and responsibilities. Mom, by signing the front, you are acknowledging that the man named on the AOP is the only possible biological father of your child. Dad, by signing the front, you are acknowledging that you are the biological father of the child named above. Remember, when in doubt, check it out. What if I decide to change my mind after signing the AOP? You have exactly 60 days to rescind or revoke the AOP form, starting from the day that both parents signed the AOP form. You may sign a rescission form at Vital Records Division or at the Child Support Services Division. As of the 61st day, only the court can rescind the AOP only after finding fraud, duress, or material mistake of fact. Still have questions? If you still have a question regarding the AOP, you can speak to the hospital's birth registrar or staff member, or you can contact the Child Support Services Division at 202-442-9900. Something to think about. Reading your rights and responsibilities, $0. Asking the birth registrar, CSSD, or VRD staff a question about the AOP before signing, $0. Seeking advice from a parent, guardian, or lawyer, $0. Having peace of mind that you know and understand your rights, responsibilities, and have the right legal father named on an AOP, priceless.